guys, how you doing, friends? Carl here, Bohemian Nomad. It's about sundown. Did another flex route, did another delivery. Today's was kind of cool. Lots of horses. I was way out in a state park by the Illinois River, but way out south. If you look it up on Manitou, Forest City, Illinois. There's a big, huge fishery where they grow a lot of the fish that they stock the lakes and stuff in around here. They don't really allow photographs, and it's just a picture of some lakes with nothing there but trees. So I don't know how exciting that would be. But the main thing that got me on this video is I've been watching the Bob all day about van life, because if you've been around my channel for a while, you know I'd really like to go to a van, not just be in a motorhome. I mean, I would like to be in a van and just drive and park outside of work and just get out of the house and go to work, come back, sit in the van. You wouldn't have any commute miles, but you got to be single for that kind of stuff, I guess, because no way my wife's going for that. But anyway, I don't really have to. But it was really cool. And I'm really inspired by the dude that went to Alaska into the wild, and he passed away, unfortunately. But he used to carry everything on his back, not just a van. So I'm going to try that when I go to Florida. I'm just going to take everything. I'm just going to take it with me, and if I can't carry it, I'm not taking it. But anyway. The thing I want to talk to you about is I was way out in the country, and out in the country, if you don't know, in Illinois, there's a Second Amendment. This property is protected by guns. You'll be shot if you come here. The dog is huge, and he'll kill you. And I'm like, man, your place is scary enough not having to do that kind of crap. But no, I'm not worried about it. I got my own protection. I make sure I got signs on the car. I honk. I make sure that they know I'm friendly. Show them both hands. Woo, both hands. I'm not holding nothing. That's why you wave. Is your gun hand or your sword hand to show that it's empty. That you're friendly. That's what waving's all about. At least that's my understanding. I could be completely wrong. I'm a big idiot sometimes. No, big dummy, like Fred Sanford. But anyway, but even in town, at these fancy neighborhoods, lake houses and 5-acre properties where you go up, they all got these cameras. You may even have a camera on your house, where you're watching someone come rob you, or watch someone steal off your package, or you got a security system, so you know that if you're no good, sorry about that, if you're no good, we're going to come get you or call the cops or whatever. But there again, if you're living in a van or you're like the dude into the wild, you're carrying everything that you own on you. You don't have to worry about cameras. You don't have to worry about coming to rob you. You don't have to, if you don't get the shit and buy the shit, you don't have to worry about someone stealing your shit. So that's another expense besides lawnmowers and all the stuff in the garage, is then you got to get security, protect all the stuff that you got and your stuff in your house. And you're paying your property taxes for the police, so they respect your property. And if someone's trying to take it from you, they'll come out and say, no, you can't do that. That's crazy. You can do that on your own. You don't need cops for that. But anyway, I think it's fun. I don't think it's funny. I mean, but it's a bummer, because then, I don't know, what does security cost? You got to pay $80 or $100 a month for ADT. Here we got Overlander, that's a private company, but I think ADT is nationwide. I mean, it's good if you're older and you're all by yourself, so you can send out a signal if you need help. I mean, I'm all for that. That's safety. But I don't know, just to protect stuff, you gotta work all this time, and you get this big box, and then you fill the big box with a bunch of stuff, and then then you got to protect it, and oh god, it makes me tired just thinking about it. and it's tough. I went from a big house, and it takes almost as much time to get rid of all this stuff as it did to accumulate it. And then you got the grief of letting it go, because we had this big piece of art, this big painting, this 8x8 painting, and my wife and I both love it. And when we found it, we were like, well, we gotta buy it, because we never agree on art, and it's something we agreed upon. So we got it. We drug it around from house to house, to big house, to condo. But now it's gotta go. It's not gonna fit in the trailer, and my son doesn't want it. I was like, well, hang it up on his wall. Well, what should he always have to get hand-me-downs? I don't know. He'll go out and get his own stuff. He got plenty of money in the bank. But anyway, and then someone was asking about downsizing, like tips on getting it small, and I thought about it, and if you're just starting out with downsizing, I recommend you start small and just build up to it. What I did is I started out with clothes. Clothes are easy to downsize because you accumulate a ton of clothes. I played tennis all my life, and we play in tennis tournaments, and every time you play in a tennis tournament, you get a t-shirt. And so I've played a ton of tennis tournaments. Oh, and you get trophies and stuff like that. So trophies we all just gave away, but so then I gave it to a trophy place, so I just put someone else's name on it. It's all good. But the t-shirts, and so I got like 55 t-shirts that all have tennis stuff on them. Well, I can't wear 55 t-shirts every day. I only want to be down to like 10 t-shirts. So I had to get rid of them. But, each tennis tournament